Hello, my name is Kim Young. I am a program manager with Germana Community College's Center for Workforce and Community Education. I want to talk to you about the programs that we offer specifically at Germana that can help you in your job search and lead you to your next career. So just a little brief overview about Germana. We're located in North Central Virginia. We serve 7 counties and 1 city, which is the city of Fredericksburg. We have over 11,000 students, 2 campuses, and 4 centers. Our campuses are located in Spotsylvania and in Culpeper, and then we have centers in Locust Grove, Caroline, Stafford, and we also have an automotive center and a center for advanced technology, which is located in Central Park. So the programs and services that we have at Germana, specifically with workforce, but there are also some career certificates that you can get through the credit side of our college. Programs that lead to jobs that are in demand by the industry. And what I mean by that is we specifically ask area industries and companies what skill sets do they need their employees to have in order to hire them. And then we offer that training and those courses to help them get jobs. So most of our programs are short-term. Some of our degrees are a little bit longer, but some of them lead to an industry credential, which is, again, something that might be an in-demand thing. For example, if you're interested in driving a truck and being a CDL driver, we offer that as a program, and you can get your credential to do so. We also have a lot of support services here at Germana. Veterans, we have tutoring services, we have financial aid. We want our students to succeed. So if the idea of going back to school might be intimidating for you, don't let it, because we have plenty of resources that are here to help you. So once you get started, we'll help you from start to finish. The good thing too about our programs is that you can start a new career in as little as 3 months. It depends on which program area you select. Some of them are longer, but that is the possibility. It doesn't take years. Sometimes it can just take a few months. Some of the short-term programs that we have here on the workforce side, the non-college side, are in the medical field. We have IT certifications. We have apprenticeships. We also offer a lot of workshops that are professional development, such as social media, business communication, workshops on like Microsoft Office, Excel, things that you might need in your next job that maybe you have some skills with, or maybe you don't, but you need to learn them. And as I mentioned, we have CDL. We also have heavy equipment operator. Now, many of our classes are available online, and more of them are moving to online formats. So keep that in mind as well. The college credit programs we have are Associates of Arts and Sciences, we have an Associate of Science degree, and we also have an Associate of Applied Science. We also have Career Studies certificates, so these are a little bit shorter in terms, but again lead to industry in-demand jobs. Our academic pathways is something new that we're starting, and it is really exciting. This is where you can come in and perhaps take a class in workforce that's business related or healthcare related, for example. And then you can either get a job right away or you can start taking college classes that align with that same path that will eventually lead you to maybe a career studies certificate or actually an associate's degree. We want to create these pathways so that you can continue, once you find something you like doing, you can keep working towards the next step so that you can continue to grow in that profession and not just stay in one place, unless you prefer to, but these are really great options for you and we can help you with these. So at this time, as you're waiting and pending the layoffs, there are things you can be doing. I highly recommend you check out what we have specifically, and I'll give you information about how to access that at the end. But there are also a couple of other tools that you can look at right now. These are some websites that the folks at the One Stops will also share with you, but I think it's really handy to look at them now. The first one is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. This is a great way to do some exploration. Both of these actually are, this one and then the next one, which is the ONET, and that's the second one on that screen I showed you. What you can do with these is find out if there's a certain career path you might be interested in, but you need to find out if there are jobs in our area, if you plan to stay in the area or any area. You can look up what job availability it is, what is the pay, what does the job entail. This is going to give you all of that information. It's also going to show you how many job listings are out there right now for that job. So if there's something, say, that you're interested in and you look it up, You might end up finding the pay is not exactly what you want, or you may find that there's really no jobs open in our area in that field. That kind of helps you answer some questions about what you're looking to get into. And you can search on a certain mile radius, uh, all kinds of things. This is a fantastic tool if you're not quite sure what you want to do next. These are things you can do on your own, spend some time researching, and decide what you need. This will also tell you what skills you need for certain jobs. So if there's a specific type of credential or training that you need and it's listed here, you can find out if we offer it, and we can get you set up if we do. One of the best ways to find out about job opportunities is talk to the people that you know. There could be all kinds of people out there that have information that you need, and they don't necessarily think to tell you about it. They may not even know you're going through a layoff. But start talking to people. And you can do this through LinkedIn. You can do it through social media. You can do it through text, email, phone calls. There's all kinds of ways you can reach out to folks to find out what might be out there available for you, or just even to find out about a career path. Maybe somebody you know is in the medical field, and you can find out specific information about that and decide if that's what's right for you. I highly encourage this. Something else I want to say at this point is make sure when the folks again at the One Stops can help you with your resume. This is vital. This is really vital. You need to be able to have very pertinent and accurate information on your resume. Make sure you have an email address that's professional sounding. Also, make sure there's no typos in your resume. Have someone else look at it. A lot of times in this day and age, you're going to be filling out your application online. You may not necessarily need to put in a resume, but even then, make sure everything is correct. And I will tell you, and this is a kind of a sobering thing to hear, but when we get job openings here at Germana, for example, and I have 100 resumes I have to go through to fill one position, the thing I have to do, because that's not my full-time job, I have to narrow that list down as quickly as I can. And I will tell you that the first thing I do is if I see a typo or a misspelling or something on a resume, I'm going to eliminate it. I have no choice because I've got to narrow it down to maybe a grouping of 6 to 8 people. You may be the best candidate for a job, and I've just now eliminated your resume because of a typo, which is a shame because I'm missing out on having you work for me. But the more important message is that it's got to be something that you focus on and think about and show that you're definitely interested in the job, because that may be what someone's doing for you. Don't get discouraged if this happens, but just really make sure all of that is correct when you send it out. So you all are eligible for getting rapid response funding to cover the cost of your training, which is fantastic. I do want to let you know about some other funding that is available for training that we have that's outside of rapid response. So you may know someone that might want to take advantage of some of these, or as we've talked about today, if you were to actually go get a job, making you no longer a dislocated worker, decide you didn't like that job, and then you want to get into training, you're no longer eligible for the rapid response money, but you could still take advantage of some of the other fundings we have. There's WIOA. Germana has what's called the Workforce Credential Grant. There's specific classes called Fast Forward courses that you can get that funding for. Fantic is another one. All of this I'm showing you here is going to be on our website, and I'll show you where that is next. But I just want this to be clear. There's scholarships. There's other opportunities for funding. So don't get discouraged. If this is something you need, don't let money be a stopper of you pursuing your education or training that you may need. So as I said, all of this information is located on our website, which is germana.edu/workforce. Our programs change very frequently. We're always adding new programs based on what industry needs are. We change them up quite a bit. So the best thing to do is take a look at our website. We also have details about our financial aid that we offer. It tells you what specific programs we have available under those program funding streams. You can also call us, and I highly encourage you to do this. If you've got specific questions about a class or training or anything, let us know. We want to help you through this. So it may be a little daunting trying to figure out what you want to do, and even when you do narrow it down, you may have questions, and they can be about anything. They can be about what the class is actually like, how many people are typically in the class, anything that you want to know or need to know. We are happy to help you with that. Do not let that stop you. Our phone number is right there. Call us anytime. We want to see you be successful and get back to work. And I wish you the very, very best of luck.